Ember, what's up, buddy? I am on way later than I wanted to today. I got caught up editing some video clips. Then I happened to look down and saw that I'm a couple hours behind schedule. But loading in, we got to get you some judgment points. Let me get situated real quick, see if there's anything of pressing matter, and we'll dive right into it, buddy.
Ordis has received messages for the operator.
10 unread
No, I have
messages.
not read them.
Alright, let's see what we have gotten from these Twitch drops. More credits, glyph, grand finale, credits, grand finale, glyph, glyph, grand finale, credits. Stunning speed, are you... Alright, mobile defense. Oh, I can just do that right from here. Nope, I gotta check and see your loadout. I was toying with you yesterday. Ember, those are just small details. Like, you should basically have your PlayStation running while you're at school, buddy. You know, I've been toying around with the idea of why can't we get Warframe going on the PSP so that PlayStation members can have it portable. Uh-oh, Thousands here. What's up, buddy? Let's see, did they... Alright, so L1's working here. But it was cosmetic. Yep, L1 is still not working for cosmetic loadouts.
Operator, are you enjoying the view?
Alright. Ember, you can go back to the regular loadout. We'll worry about leveling stuff later. Tofu, how are you, buddy? Hope everyone's having a great day so far. Happy Hump Day. It's Warframe Wednesday. Alright, let's get that alert done and over with. I did swap out a mod for a Naros, if I remember right, though. Or no, it was Octavia. Oh, that's right. Oh, Streamline wasn't here before. Huh. What did I have here? I never had you set up with a negative polarity. Huh, huh, huh. What polarity's in there? Well, I'm not gonna go worrying about you. Wasn't Hunter Adrenaline, I don't believe. Gladiator mods. Vitality is straight. I mean, Hunter Adrenaline wouldn't be horrible for that, but... Oh, missing a whole bunch of stuff here. I went from Mag Prime to Dual Commas Prime, and then got Nova Prime from Relics. I went from Nova to Chrome Prime. Thousands, that's awesome. Ember, Wildlands is having a little bit of trouble right now with their server still, so I was actually editing clips of my gameplay from it. Um, I was on phone customer service earlier today, which threw off most of my day, really. But they should be up and running, they said, within the next couple of hours. So I'm going to do Warframe, and then I'll do Wildlands later on this evening. Tofu, give me 1 second. I'll show you my Zaw build. No problem, buddy. I'm just trying to figure out what... I don't... I'm pretty sure I don't have... Oh, you know what? Screen's gonna go blue for a few seconds. I usually take screenshots of all my builds for just such an occasion. Blanca, Regulators, Chroma Prime, Tiburon, Venka, Frost, that's my Ignis, that's Volt, oh, Anaros. Huh, it was Streamline. I don't remember really worrying about Streamline like that, so I think we're actually going to change that up. Tofu, no problem, buddy. Just give me a couple of seconds here. I just want to get this loadout right. Interesting that I have Streamline for you, and the only reason why I can think of it is because I keep your abilities so low. But as far as a weapon tank go, I really don't use your abilities. So we have an opportunity to add something interesting. Potentially. 17 to play with, which means rank 15 or lower. Almost curious about just tossing blind rage. With that energy pool, just throw all kinds off. Oh, you know what I should do? Yeah. I mean, granted, I should bump that up more. And technically, I guess armored agility would be better. Even faster mobility. A little extra armor. Which is always good for a Naros. That works. Alright. Zabala build we're not worried too much about. Although I might do the same thing. Swap out Rage. Alright, we'll get to that in a second. Alright, Tofu. So, adaptation's not a bad idea either. So actually, let me make sure I'm on the right build here. My Zaw works with a Naros best because of how I have him set up. Having the 3 Gladiator mods here is going to build into my Zaw. I have a 4th one here, so it's giving me an extra 60% crit damage, but it's giving me a 60% critical chance per combo multiplier. With Blood Rush, it's up to 225. So, for every tick of combo multiplier, these abilities are going to stack. And when the game talks about stacking, it means it's going to be compound. So, when my multiplier is just at standstill without any hits, I'm getting an extra 225% crit chance off of the base 25% critical chance. When I'm at 1.5, it then doubles to 450. When I'm at 2x, 2.0, the 450 doubles to 900. And then 2.5, the 900 then doubles to 1800. It's constantly multiplying on top of itself. It's stacking the new total on top of itself. So by the time I'm at a 5 times multiplier, you're looking at somewhere around 30,000 and change percent of critical chance. Aside from that, prime pressure point and reach. Prime reach on this weapon. This weapon actually, without reach added on, has the second furthest reach in the game next to the Atarax and I believe the Lecta. Both are whip weapons but have the same reach. With prime reach on this, you're covering such a wide area. To build it, though, understand that one forma will go to your stance mod. Temple Royale is the only stance for a heavy blade that swoops horizontally, so side to side, which basically is key for this weapon. The other 2 stances will be going up and down. Cleaving Wind, they're arcing cuts, but it's a spinning finish. But you don't want to leave yourself wide open for that long. And the same thing with Rending Crane. This one's literally just downward cuts. But cleaving winds are arcing from behind you and then down and over. Um, so your best bet, put a Forma in for your stance mod, get Temple Royale. It's literally every attack is side to side, and you're hitting every enemy within range of you. Berserker in for speed. It is a heavy bladed weapon, so it can be a little sluggish. Keep in mind that the speed of your weapon also gets reflected on the speed of your Warframe. Having a good amount of speed on a Naros does help him move that blade around a lot faster. On top of that, you're going to have Organ Shatter just for more critical damage, and then Drifting Contact for a bump in status chance, but also combo durations. Combo duration. All melee weapons have a base of 3-second combo duration, which means when you hit an enemy, you have 3 seconds to hit the next one. So now with Drifting Contact, we have 13 seconds in between hits. So when I'm using this build, and primarily I use it for a focus farm, yeah, this chair is so noisy. Every time I move around, this thing needs some oil. Makes me sound like I'm like 900 pounds in this thing. So yeah, I use this for my focus farm. So you want to be able to get to the next enemy in time before you hit the next one. So you want that extra time in there. Aside from that, my Riven for it does give it some good stats. Some people would argue that this is a potential god roll. To me, god rolls are situational. I really don't like the term. To me, this mod suits this situation and my build perfectly. Biggs, what's up, buddy? Let me catch up here. Nightbot is talking. Just so everyone is aware, I know a lot of people get confused by it. Nightbot is just a bot. It's a computer program I have running in the chat for me. Are all the mods worth it instead of elements? So you focus more on critical. Yeah, I focus way more on critical with this build than status. And I tell you what, let me give you an idea of what this build can do real quick. Let's see here. Right, you know what? We'll go to Mercury since the trader will be here in a couple of days. What would I add in? If it wasn't for that Riven, chances are I might add something like Condition Overload for extra damage, because I'll be missing that from I'll be missing that extra bump, so you have to kind of figure out a way to get that somewhere else. But that's the thing, the Riven really does make this. The build will still work regardless, but that Riven is a big help. But again, Condition Overload would be a good one. I do have other builds for the Zaw I can show you in a second. But before we do that, oh, Ancient Healers aren't going to last for nothing. Let's get them out of there. Let's just put some heavy gunners in here. We're going to unpause the AI. Actually, you know what? Yeah. We'll toss it on right here now. So basically with this build, once you get the first stacks in, so right now I'm at a 2x X multiplier. Now I'm already at 2.5. All my crits, even though they're low numbers, and that's because of the armor that these guys have, they're all red critical hits now. And that's what you're looking for. It's reaching higher tiers of damage. Now, the order is, as far as damage goes, white numbers for regular damage. And then you get your yellow crits, and then from yellow you get your orange, and then from orange you get red. And that number is reflected upon what level of critical chance you're at. So every 100% guaranteed critical you have, you will go up a stage. So with this build, and I'll wait until these guys are all done and over with. But you can see right now I'm at 3.5. And I'll explain more to it. You want the combos to connect. A little sand in your eyes. Don't run away. You're just gonna die tired. So, those were heavy gunners with the best armor in the game. And those are at rank 140. So when that combo multiplier on the bottom right is going up those notches, it's doing a couple of things with your melee weapon. And let me catch up with what you're saying. Tofu, let me ask you this. Soups, what's up, buddy? Tofu, what platform do you play on, first of all? Let me ask you that. I know I've seen you in here before. I'm just curious what system you use. I'm not sure if you mentioned it before or not, and I just forgot. It's hard for me to keep track. But while that catches up, because I know PC and PS4, which one do you primarily use? I hope you say PC, or I hope you say PS4, because that's what I'm on right now. But when that combo multiplier is going up, every time that multiplier goes up, obviously my critical multiplier is affected by it. And I hate the new cursor setup still. So this 6.2. Obviously when I'm at a 2 times combo multiplier, this is 12.4. But by the time I'm there, my critical chance, because of Blood Rush and Gladiator Might, is well over what this is saying. And it's going to keep stacking. So when the weapon has innate 100% critical chance, that means everything's going to be yellow with a chance of them being orange. And when I'm at 200%, everything is going to be orange with a chance of red. 300 obviously will be red crits. And then from there, it's just a continuous tier of red crits higher and higher. Here's the other thing. This combo multiplier is affected by both the critical chance percentage, every time it hits a new 100 it doubles, and by the combo multiplier. So let's say my combo multiplier is at 2, which makes my critical multiplier 6.2. But my critical chance is now at 100%, which means the critical multiplier is going to get doubled again. So now we're at 24.8. And then the combo multiplier still goes up, and your critical chance still goes up. Your critical multiplier, by the time I'm at 4 times for my critical multiplier, or 4.5, the critical multiplier itself, I'm sorry, the combo multiplier, the critical multiplier itself is probably around anywhere from 90 to 115 times damage. I mean, on top of that, I use it on a farm where everything is infested. Now, Ember has been in here before, and he has seen me do my focus farms, and for the first almost 45 to 50 minutes, I'm one-shotting everything in there. I'm constantly making sure I'm getting more and more targets. You come across a boiler, hit him once, kill him, let those spawns come out, and let them bring more enemies out. It's just more filling your meter. It's just more enemies, more hits that you're getting. The other build I have is a status build slash critical build. I'm still going to have Pressure Point and Reach in there. Berserker is going to be in there. Drifting Contact and my Ribbon. On top of that, I have Relentless Combination, which for any slash damage that's applied to an enemy, every time slash deals damage, my combo meter will still go up. So I can stop hitting somebody. If they have slash, it goes off every second. Every second it goes off, per enemy, I'm getting more combo hits in there. On top of that, Weeping Wounds, which stacks just like Blood Rush, but instead of critical, it's doing status. So this build still works. It's a little bit slower, but once it starts to get going, it builds up quick. So if I were to bring out those same guys, it's not going to be as fast of a build. But right now, if I stop hitting those guys, my combo multiplier in the bottom right, look, it's still going up all by itself. So right now, I'm at a point where I'm guaranteeing status. Every hit is going to cause impact, slash, puncture. To the point where I'm already at 3.5 multiplier. And I can stop hitting them, and you can see that number growing on its own right now. Because as long as they have slash on them, I'm going to keep getting more and more combos. And this is going to keep going higher and higher. This is a faster way of building that up, but you need durable enemies. You want people to have armor. You don't want them to die right away. This is where the last stipulation, my Riven, really comes in. That status duration, getting that slash to go on them and lasting longer makes the combos grow even faster. But, unlike the last build, this one does plateau after a certain point. Because I can only get so high now. There's a bigger gap in between levels for my critical multiplier. So, by the time I reach 4 times, the enemies in a survival are going to scale past the point that I'm going to be able to keep up. The other thing about the status build that I have set up, and I still have to finish this off, Exodia Force. Anytime there's a status effect, 35% chance to deal 150% weapon damage to enemies within 5 meters. That 150% weapon damage is based off of what that weapon is currently capable of. So it's 150% of the critical chance that we build up, the critical multiplier that we build up. When that thing's going off and I'm at like a 4 times multiplier, the amount of damage it's doing to everybody within 5 meters is somewhere between 350 to 450,000 points of damage. And that's critical damage being applied to them. So while the status build itself might not be killing anything at that point, Exodia Force is. Because Exodia Force is triggering at a faster rate and it's finishing them off for me. The third build, I think, is just something I was... Oh, this is what I use for the arena, just because I have longer combo duration on, just because I need it. Technically, I should probably put Blood Rush in, just because, or Body Count, just because it'll last even longer. But come to think of it, will it... Oh, yeah, Body Count is available. Having that extra crit is just key to me. But as far as a solid build, this first one is, to me, bread and butter. It does not. I mean, it lets out a wave of damage like a Syndicate proc would, but it's not triggered by experience. It's triggered by the condition on it. So, anytime I cause any type of a status effect, every time I do that, I have a 35% chance to deal that 150% weapon damage. So it's conditional off of the status effect and being triggered off of that. As opposed to the Syndicate weapons, which is procced off of affinity. Or percentage of kill, or rate of kill, technically. And I mean, you can get those procs in different ways. I mean, it's all about what you're using and how you're using. Melee weapons will be the easiest way to get that. But if you have a build similar to my crit build to my lens, it's starting off with 179.4% critical damage. Or critical chance. On top of that, my critical damage is 5.6. But bladed rounds, after I kill somebody, gives me an extra 120%. As long as I'm holding down L2 to aim. So, I mean, if I'm... And instead of the corrupted... You know, if I have... ancient healers because they don't have any armor or anything. You know, I'm already getting orange crits. The next kill, I'm getting red crits because I'm getting that extra bump. The Zaw parts. Let me pop that. Actually, technically, I plan on doing the focus farm later. Oh, no, I don't have idle lenses for the proper one, so we'll keep off of that. These are the 3 pieces that I used to make the Zaw. The link is the Vargeet Jai 2, the grip is the Strung, and the strike is the Dakram. Oh, no problem. Like I said, I mean, like, this is one of the more widely popular builds for the Zaw. You have a decent amount of speed for a heavy blade, but you really want to make sure that critical is there. And having the longer staff is, to me, it's just adding to that range, so you don't have to be really close to them. And if you got prime reach, or even regular reach would be fine. Obviously, prime reach would be better, but you know, you're gonna get all the results you're gonna want. Promise you. And I mean, again, you have to remember this weapon is a weapon that's supposed to build, so don't get discouraged when the first few swipes aren't going to be killing every enemy that's in front of you. Like, you want to get this up to 1.5 to a 2 times multiplier. At that point, every enemy you come in contact with, you're going to one-shot. But the initial damage is not going to be impressive, for a lack of better terminology. I mean, granted, these are ancient, so they're not going to have, you know, we'll do sortie level enemies here. You know, it's not doing that heavy damage, but now that we got that multiplier up, we're good to go. Once this thing hits like 2 times on the multiplier on the bottom right, that's when this weapon just starts ripping everybody apart. So don't let it discourage you when you come across lower enemies. You swing at them and you're just like, why are they not being killed with one shot? You got to get that multiplier going. Melee weapons in this game, it's all about the math. You need that multiplier in that bottom right corner to start growing fast. Did you build it status focused as far as the pieces you used, or just the mods that you use? Well, Maiming Strike is just based off of sliding. And if I remember right, Maiming Strike is... oh, I could just type in Maim. 90%? Yeah, it's 90% critical hit chance for a slide attack. But for that, I would have to give up something that I'm already here. And to me, adding in that specific condition kind of doesn't really, for me, synergistically, does not go with my build. Because I would then, what, take out Gladiator Might would be the only one that would be somewhat there. I don't want to lose my damage. Don't want to lose speed. Don't want to lose my combo duration. So if I were to pop this out, I'm losing... That 60% is going to drop down to 45% critical chance per combo multiplier, which does overall lower it. This 90%, it doesn't stack, unfortunately. So whatever the number is, it's just going to be an extra 90 on top of that. Well, now that I say that out loud... But I have to be sliding, that's the thing. And not every time am I going to be sliding. So while I'm not sliding, I'm sacrificing a good amount of damage. Although you raised a very interesting point about that. You got me thinking about it. Well, the Blood Rush is going to stack, but that 90% is going to be reflective on top of... You know what? I got to look up Maiming Strike, because here's what's going to be the deciding factor. If Maiming Strike is 90% based off of what the current critical chance is when you do it, or if it's based off of your base critical chance. If it's off the base critical chance at 25%, then it's definitely not worth it. If it's based off of, and I'm actually Googling it right now, if it's based off of where your current critical chance is, that's build up to it, then I might actually make a build with Maiming Strike put in it. Let's see here. Build notes. It actually specifically says the 90% critical chance provided by Maiming Strike is multiplied by Blood Rush and the set mod effect of Gladiator mods, which leads to very high critical chances on slide attacks. So, curiosity. Oh, we're gonna bump you back up to 140. Echo stop. I'm not sure why you got triggered. Alright, so let's build up our combo multiplier. And basically we're looking for spamming the slide. Yeah, that's, you know, that's really not horrible. The thing is, I have to be in full slide for it to truly take effect. Tofu, you got me thinking, buddy. Right now, I need to actually... Alright, I gotta write this down. I am gonna put back Gladiator Might just for now. Because I want that damage, I want that crit multiplier there. But I need to, and I did a graph for this build, the actual mathematical graph for it on Excel to see just how it built and how it did. I need to do the same thing with Maiming Strike, and I just made a note of it. And I'll figure this out later. Tofu, you follow me, don't you? You're subscribed and you got your notifications on for me. Within the next day or so, and you know what, probably even just tomorrow, sometime tonight, I'm gonna crunch out the math for this, and see how these two compare. And I tell you, man, if with Maiming Strike actually beats it out, I might switch it up. Yeah, I'm not a fan of slide builds either, to be honest. But, I mean, I gotta look at it this way. There's more Echo, stop. I don't know what is triggering my dot today. But yeah, I mean, I gotta be open to new ideas and different ways of doing it. So, I mean, if mathematically I'm getting better numbers off of having a slide build, I mean, I gotta go for it. So we're definitely going to compare the two of them side by side. All right, Tofu. I had a feeling you were, just because I know this isn't the first time I've seen you in here, but I figured I'd ask just the same. So yeah, I'll let you know during tomorrow's stream or the next time I see you in here, and we'll see what the numbers are actually like. In the meantime, let's... Are there any other builds you want to see, Tofu, before I leave the simulacrum? Gotcha, Tofu. Yeah, I'm originally from Sicily myself, so I know you're probably at least 6 hours ahead of where we are. So the fact that I'm starting late today is, yeah. I do try to get on 12:30 my time, so around 6 p.m. for you, give or take. Um, Tofu, no problem, buddy. Um, yeah, I got held up today. I wanted to get a couple of things done. I was on with Ubisoft about their servers being down. There's another game I play called Ghost Recon Wildlands. There's a PvP called Ghost Wars on it. New classes came out Tuesday, and I've only got to play the game once so far without it crashing down on me. Mag and Grenadier, bad combination. Although a quick run through the park for some plastids, why not? As long as you're not some kind of stupid nightmare setup. You're not. Alright, let's get some plastids. Ember, if you're still watching... Oh no, Ember's in school right now, so he is not watching. But Ember and I are going to be doing a run for judgment points.
There is a large platoon.
Oh, that's why. You are...
Leave no one standing.
An Archwing mission.
Oh, this looks fun.
Oh, come on. Well, there's an easy way to get rid of all you people. Oh, you know, I should earn some affinity for my melee weapon. Because I know you're still being ranked. Come on. Oh, let's also do this, shall we? There you go. Everyone just dance around. Stay on in here and get wrecked by my Electron, shall we? your side of the rock. Oh, the rock actually protected you. I am beyond excited about Mesa Prime. Mesa is one of my favorite Warframes. The build I have for her is almost an end game build. Any kind of regular mission, Mesa just rips everyone to shreds. Sortie missions, same thing. Depending on what the sortie is today, I'll take a look at it and might run it with Mesa and give you a heads up about what she can really do. But man, the second they announced Mesa Prime, I just couldn't believe it. Everyone follow me over here. Let's get this nuclear bomb to go off. That takes care of you people. But yeah, another week and not even. There's 6 days and we got ourselves Mesa Prime. Let's put this big old storm cloud around you guys. Alright.
Mission complete.
Dawson, what's up, buddy? How's your day going? Ah, we got Afterburner. I already have it on, but when I use my square ability, core vent, if you ignite the smoke that you dump out, basically it's like napalm. You ignite it, it's just fire in the sky. Alright, let's see. What is... Oh, any good invasion stuff going on? Whole lot of detonite injectors, eh? We'll jump into that in a minute. Exterminate, spy, rescue. I mean, the exterminate, no big deal. But it's energy reduction, so I'd bring in Naros for that as well. Spy, that's a Loki mission. Rescue, Loki, or in this case, probably Limbo. Oh, no, it's a rescue at the Kuva Fortress. So, yeah, no, that's gonna definitely be, oh no, but the room is flat. Yeah, I could bring Limbo for that as well. I'll have to do all the hacking in my operator, but everyone will be stopped in place. Let's see here. Definitely want to get a jump on some of these invasions. And hopefully you should be the assassination. You're an exterminate. You're an exterminate. Oh, okay. Well, if you're going to be an exterminate against the infested, I mean, having Ember on is just natural. Tofu, your English is just fine. But trust me, I mean, I was born in Sicily. Both my parents are immigrants. My mother doesn't have much of an accent. My father has a very heavy Italian accent. So, trust me, your English is just fine, buddy.
We have got an infestation. Extermination is the only option.
I mean, it's not the only option. It's just the most fun option. Come on, let's get it. There we go. Need a little more energy.
I'm still detecting a lot of infestation activity. Let's clean it up.
I'm sure your English is better than my German, that's for sure. I know probably 4 or 5 words in German, so I can't even make a whole sentence. Let's see, Guten Tag. Wunderbar. Saija. That's pretty much all the German I know. And then a buddy of mine once told me one thing. It's clean Scheichenhosen, something like that. But I mean, like, that's literally all the German I know, and it's probably not even that good. So, the fact that you can write whole sentences in English, trust me, you're way ahead of me. With me, it's obviously I know Italian. Clearly I know English, Spanish, and I lived in Japan for 18 months, so I got a decent handle on that. But that's pretty much it. Juggernaut.
That did it. Here comes the Juggernaut.
No, he does that, and then he had just had his stomach up too. Yeah, I mean, I think most people know pizza, pasta, lasagna. All Italian words, pronounced the same in all languages. Oh, that's a bad bullet jump. Oh, okay, you did die.
Transference still holding.
Do.
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Oh, I thought I was in a broken cell. Yanis, how you doing today, buddy? I have the Prisma Shade, and I actually need to level that thing still. I got it from the trader some time ago, and I've just never leveled it, never taken the time for it. Leveling certain things don't really, I mean, I'm Mastery rank 22. I don't have a lot to gain by going up Mastery ranks at this point, so it's, you know, it's kind of like, meh, whatever. You're still an Exterminate, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, doppelganger. Yep, I forgot that's a German word.
We have got an infestation. Exterminate station is the only option.
Alright, I want to see if every now and then you gotta take a peek in this room and see if nope. Oh, that's bad.
I'm still detecting a lot of station activity. Let's clean it up.
I usually check under there to see if there's an Ayatan sculpture. Also another good place to check. Up high, nope. Oh, I'm not shooting the Grenier. Infested around them. Per se. I actually just look at my mini-map and shoot where I see the red triangles. Like right now, it's saying there's someone. Oh, he's underneath though.
Not. I think you made it angry. Good work.
Aw, did I make him angry? Here, where's your boo-boo? Allow me to kiss it with my Ignis Wraith. Oh, really? I really wish you didn't do that. There we go. Yeah, like she's just like, you know, careful, the Juggernaut's nearby. Hey, you got him pissed off. Nice job. Lotus is so condescending. Like, all she really needs to say is, yeah, way to go, asshole. Still got to get used to how they nerfed Ember, if they're in the Fortuna update. For those of you unaware, Ember has been nerfed again. And not so much as far as her damage goes, but by how much energy she uses a second. They doubled it. Why? I don't know. I think it's the same thing as last time. Too many people complained about Ember getting a lot of kills, steals, and whatnot. And who cares about who gets the most kills in the game? Get the mission done. Yeah, the voice of Lotus is Rebecca from DE. She was actually on the Nintendo Switch stream early this morning. Alright, let me catch up a little bit here. Yanis, you said you're trying in game, but nothing. Nothing for what, buddy? Well, I can still gain more mastery rank points. I have a lot of weapons and whatnot I haven't gotten in the game yet. But I mean, like if I were to look at my own profile, and look at equipment, I still have over 100 things to still get in the game that I could rank up and get mastery rank points for. A good handful of them are going to be prime weapons. The other handful of the weapons are going to be weapons you can get from the dojo, but I don't feel like spending Forma and making them. I'm at the point now where I don't have to worry about anything being mastery rank locked. The weapons I have I like, and I just want to make them better before I start wasting Forma into just going through mastery rank fodder. Oh, you still have to get your Zol. Gotcha. Welcome back, 1000. Well, a lot of the frames are made for two reasons. One of two reasons. They're either made because it's just a fun idea and they want to see people enjoy themselves with a different style of gameplay, or they're made for very specific reasons. You're not taking Loki on a deep level survival and mod. Mesa is great for assassinations or like even like a mobile defense, higher level stuff for sure, but it's all energy based too. Like you need to be able to use her consistently. So there's that drawback. Her energy pool is small. Great for assassinations though. If I were to take her, and I gotta do this one more time, don't I? Right? Yep, and now it's a mobile defense. That's fine. I take Mesa on any assassination mission, minus something against, say, Krill. Because you have to aim at a certain spot on his back to do damage. Jackal, you have to be able to hit his legs and then his torso. The good thing about Mesa is if you use Mesa's Waltz and you can move, you can angle yourself so you're hitting the leg, and then you're automatically hitting the body. But that requires a lot of tactics to it that, to me, you really shouldn't have to worry about.
You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations.
Alright, not a lot of energy here.
Be prepared for heavy
Let's drop some
resistance.
real quick.
I can't do this without you.
Be on guard for the ancients.
Can I use a fire-infested weapon? You lost me.
I need access to a terminal. Find one and patch me in.
Oh. Excuse me, everyone.
Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Well, Frost can be tanky. You need to get the augment mod for Avalanche. That will increase, I don't want to say it increases armor. It gives you almost like iron skin for Rhino, but like, it's very specific. It's like a new hit pool that you have
Continue to defend.
that will only take damage as time goes on. Every time you cast it, you refresh it. The more enemies you hit with it, the higher the number gets, and I want to say it might scale with ability strength. I'm not 100% sure on that. I mean, certain Warframes just aren't designed to go long. Surprisingly, the one Warframe that really is designed to go deep into the game, and there's a breakable up here that's not normally here. Damn. Octavia. She's squishy for sure, but Octavia can go longer than most Warframes for the simple fact of her first ability, Mallet, scales with the enemies. The stronger the enemies are, the more damage Mallet's gonna do. Plain and simple. I've gone, I think my longest in Mott with Octavia is 2.5 or 3 hours, something like that. There's a video on YouTube of a guy going 8 hours in Mott using 2 Octavias, a Necros with Desecrate, and basically you're just looking to spawn or farm relics, plain and simple.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Yeah, I like Anaros's ability, survivability. I mean, he's clearly tanky to begin with. I mean, the only way to improve my build would to be to put the Umbral mods on him to get more vitality. But at 6,200 vitality, I survive just fine. I mean, granted, you can get probably up to, geez, I want to say probably, my math in my head is right, close to 9,800 with the Umbral mod boost. Instead of the 440, it'd be 770 off of his base health.
Location reached. And defend our position.
I mean, how much vitality does he really need?
This will take a moment.
Yanis, it's the same thing for console. We're all getting Octavia or Mesa Prime the same day. I can't wait. Absolutely can't wait. If you guys are curious about a very, very solid Mesa build, let me know. I'm incredibly proud of my Mesa build. She has done a lot of work for me.
Working on it. Continue to defend.
I think after this I'll do a speed run for Ford a couple of times. You know, I thought there was a few Warframes I thought they were going to make Prime way before Mesa. Nidus, just because of how popular he is and just how many people have publicly said we need Nidus Prime.
Still holding.
And I mean, they just released the deluxe skin, so it's just like, alright, maybe they're not doing that for that. We have Octavia, which would be a good candidate. Good amount of stuff over here. But to me, the main ones that would have made sense, Nidus, Titania. Someone had mentioned Wukong, and I'm thinking he would be unlikely, but if they did that, that means they're also going to tweak his abilities a little bit. Anaros is another one because of his popularity, but he's so tanky to begin with. I mean, they're probably going to do something like, you know, just bump up his base armor and vitality, and then it's just like, when does he die at that point? Are you talking about Baruch? He's like the Zodiac Warframe that's going to be coming out. Um, they just gave us Garuda. I don't think Baruch is coming. We're probably not going to get him until next year. He might be part of the Fortuna Part 2 release. I don't think he's going to be coming out this year at least. Let's see here. Let's hit up random. Who do I even have here? Oh, Loki, you're already here and waiting for me. How nice of you. Let's give you the old Rubico. Let's see if we can keep going with our usual record here. I try to keep forward assassinations under 2 minutes, and that depends on the length of the board and where he is, depending on how many shots I need on him, so we will see. Yep, Fortuna Part 2, that's what I figured. Well, the queens are just going to have to wait now, aren't they, Dawson?
Assassination contracts are not to be taken lightly. Eliminating this target will have a significant impact on enemy forces. Search the area. Leave no survivors.
I remember these monsters from long ago.
Elude its bone-chilling shrieks if you wish to stay alive.
Oh, wrong turn.
Target is an aberration of
Oh,
twisted flesh.
ran right through some toxic damage.
Target acquired. Take them down.
Damn poison gas.
Target down.
Oh, Naros got hit, or Naros, yeah. Loki got hit a second time. This is going to be longer than 2 minutes. Couple of stops. Couple of bad clouds. Oh, minute 58. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Oh, forward's weird looking. I have the Ignis Wraith. The Riven mod that I have does affect my magazine capacity, but it shrinks it down to from 200 to 147. Hope everyone's having a lovely day so far. It is Warframe Wednesday right now. If you're enjoying any part of the stream, whether it's me doing good, me doing bad, something random I might say, or me getting shot right in the face, if you're having fun, I'm having fun, hit me up with that like. Don't forget to hit sub and turn on your notifications so you can see whenever I'm on again. Might not be the best stream, but I'll be the funniest one. And that's, of course, my opinion. But in a world where I'm in control of everything, my opinion is the only one that matters. Oh, really? Come on. Nope. And 50-50 chance of which direction it is. Another bad bullet jump, ladies and gentlemen.
Elude its bone shrieks if you wish to stay alive. There is the assassination target. You know what to do.
Yep, and I just did it. If it wasn't for all the stupid Grenier in the way, doing all that stuff, I wouldn't have to worry about the infested so much.
Nice work taking down the VIP. Now get to extraction. They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's
Minute
go.
48. Sorry, 49. He's trying to assassinate me. To me, I like the Oxamati for a couple of reasons. I like the fire rate on them. For that fire rate, there really isn't a whole lot of recoil. Aside from that, I do have a Riven mod on them that works out pretty well. Let me give you a peek at that. So this is the build that I use for the Oxamati. And it works out very well. Oh, I'm not grinding this for Nyx pieces. I'm just doing it because it's quick and I can get some more resources. So obviously Hornet Strike damage, Hollow Point, critical chance, losing a little bit of damage, no problem. Pistol, Gambit, and Cracker, the prime versions for crit chance and crit damage. Some multi-shot. The Riven that I use has punch through, increased fire rate, and 134.3% critical chance. And then sharpened bullets. When I kill somebody, if I aim, I get 75% more critical damage for 9 seconds, and I got these bad hiccups kicking in. And then hydraulic crosshairs. Any headshot, doesn't have to kill them, but any shot to the head, an extra 135% critical chance while aiming for 9 seconds. So this setup moves pretty quick. And it's a whole lot of critical for a set of pistols. So this is why I like the Oxamati. Before this, I was using the Oxstiletto Prime. Great set of pistols. If I had a Riven for them, and I could do the same thing that I'm doing here, I would definitely use them. To me, the Oxamati and the Oxstiletto Prime kind of on the same level almost. I mean, you have to take consideration to make these, you have to use the Oxstiletto.
Attempt to bypass this vault.
I mean, basically, this is like the Soma in pistol form. But this build that I use is... I couldn't be happier for a set of pistols. And this is what I usually give... Either this or I'll bring the Pox if I have to defend someone and I can give them my secondary. That's what I normally use. And I think I have to do this one more time. Get me some detonite injectors. The waypoints, I wish they were a little more clear and concise. I do take the liberty of guessing if I have to go up high where it's going to be based off of the more popular ways things pan out. There are certain spots where I know if the waypoint's taking me somewhere in a large room, it's just because I have to go up a flight of stairs, so I'll jump to where the bridge is for that room. For the most part, I can predict where it's going to go, but I wish it was a lot more stable.
This place is crawling with infested. Unfortunately, something far more ominous awaits. Make your way deeper into the base.
Ooh, bad location. Horrible bullet jump.
Bone-chilling shrieks if you wish to stay alive. The creature is incredibly agile for a deformed quadruped. Keep moving to avoid being crushed.
And we're just going to build up our multiplier for the Rubico.
target. You know what to do.
I'll take those.
They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here.
Oh, what was that? Everybody see that lovely little glitch just happened?
Target down. Assassination contract complete. Great
The
work.
Piranha Prime is one hell of a weapon. If you can get those kills in a quick amount of time and get that secondary ether version of it, dude, it just starts wasting people away. Oh, Yanis, come on, man. Keep pushing for it. Get yourself that Zell, man. You're gonna love it. If I had a Riven that was the equivalent,
Navigation
I
has
would
been updated with
give it
new inventions.
a decent go
Chaos
to
is
see,
spreading.
but unfortunately I do not. And since you mentioned the Ignis before, and I like keeping my Ignis on there,
If I may say,
just so you can see my build on the
your
Ignis,
chosen Warframe suits you.
honestly pretty straightforward.
How?
Serration, split chamber obviously for multi-shot, hammer shot for crit damage and status, vital sense crit damage, heavy caliber because it's a beam weapon, you don't have to worry about accuracy with this weapon, point strike for that critical chance, bladed rounds, every time I kill somebody 120% critical damage while I'm aiming, which I do aim a lot, and then my Riven mod, bumping base damage, electric and toxin together so I get corrosive. This weapon, because of this, can handle pretty much any enemy in the game. The heat will wither people down. The amount of critical damage that this weapon can do will take them down. If they have any kind of armor, corrosive is going to be just wiping them out completely. So my Ignis, I'm very happy with it. I mean, and if I put this on, say, Chroma, forget it. At that point, it's just melting everybody away real fast.
Tenno, a new alliance has begun. It will be marked on
The Amprex
navigation.
is alright, but the Amprex is kind
Do
of,
you remember the old war,
to me, kind of
operator?
conditional.
Order seems to have misplaced those memories.
And I don't think I've really built it up too much. I do want to say I have a Riven for it. Yeah. I still need to put another Forma in here. Another 2 Forma, honestly, to really get it going. I mean, it's not a horrible weapon. This is the Riven I have for it. I mean, like, it's a good Riven mod, in my opinion. High critical damage, regular damage, reload speed, so I can keep it going and whatnot. I mean, if it had crit chance, I mean, this thing would be even higher. The great thing about this is it arcs, but the Ignis, when you're at the right distance and whatnot, to me, it's just melting them a little bit better for me. And that's just my own personal opinion. I don't want someone to think that I'm saying the Amprex is a bad weapon. It's just not my kind of style of weapon, but I will use it to change it up and have a little bit of fun. Especially on lower levels, you just get a group of guys coming at you, you hit one, and it just instantly goes headshots to everybody else. I think it's just funny. Alright, I'm probably going to switch off of Loki here. I might do a quick run, see if I can get Zyphos. Nothing new came up. A quick rescue for some Nighttane. Meh, I'm over 100 Nighttane, so I'm not worrying about it too much. There is no real massive need or want for anything. So yeah, let's do a quick farm. We'll go to Termis on Mercury. See if we can get a piece of Zyphos. Still can't hit L1. You know what? I'm curious. Did they, if they did it to Ember, did they tweak you too? Nope, your abilities still cost the same amount of energy. Good. Alright. So for those of you that might not know, to get the Zypho ship, you have to go to very specific sabotages. Collect all 3 sabotages for a chance to get the piece. Right now we're going for the first piece. And that is going to be Terminus on Mars, Ishtar, or Terminus on Mercury, Ishtar on Venus, or I believe it's Glavida on Mars. And to get all 3, I will get a 0.5% chance at getting Zyphos.
Start by removing the coolant cells. My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area. Able to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if
And
you're
which
willing to
inch?
shoulder
Okay,
the
there we
added
go.
risk.
Breakables are popping up. I have a high loot detector build on Equinox here, just so I can see all the breakables on the map. Great thing about Equinox's ability, it will damage all breakables within the area. If I find a breakable that, say, did not break, then to me that just says I should check it out. Now you are nothing there, nothing over here, and you're empty. Alright. Could have sworn I faintly heard the hum, but nothing's showing up on the map, so we're not going to worry about it. Here's one.
You found the first resource cache. I'm detecting 2 more faint hints.
Yeah, pretty much. Alright, Tofu, you have yourself a good night, buddy. I'll catch you again soon, I'm sure. I will be aiming to stream much earlier tomorrow. Well, aiming to stream at my normal time tomorrow. Again, I unfortunately got caught up in... No, you're not breaking in. You're right next to me. Caught up on the phone with customer service for Ubisoft. I want to jump up high. Anytime you're in a big room like this, don't be afraid to jump up high and check your mini-map to see if there's any loot or anything popping up. Because you'd be surprised where DE will hide some things on you. Alright, you're actually a dead end, so that's on the other side of the wall. Abilities on day 4, I mean 3rd and 4th. Okay, so just to give you a quick, I'll just dive right into it. I'm not worried about how much it's using. So in day form, I get increased ability strength for me and all my nearby allies. So because of the build, I'm not worried about how much of a boost it's giving me. It's only giving me 16%, but it's something. The 4th ability is maim. And when I'm in day form, basically it bleeds them. It gives everyone slash damage, but all that damage gets saved up. That's the first number on the top, the one furthest from my life bar and whatnot. So when I release it, it's causing physical damage. It's breaking all the breakables for me, which is the reason why I bring Equinox on this, because it makes it a lot easier to see what breakables are worth going for and which ones aren't. I have a right amount of speed on Equinox, so I figure I just keep going with it. But to me, for farming for anything that's gonna look like a breakable on the map, Equinox to me is the best bet. Alright. So I can hear one, and I think it's above me. Don't forget this room, you can go up. A little corridor here. Here's our other cache, or our next cache.
You found a second cache. My rules indicate one more.
Here's our third cache. So we got all 3 caches.
You found all caches.
The only thing worth finding on this map now would be an Ayatan sculpture. And right now I'm thinking to myself, I don't know if I did the weekly hunt for the sculpture or not. I might do that afterwards. We're actually going to take this one with us. We'll drop it off there.
Reactor is going into stasis. Now is your chance to complete this sabotage.
What
Use
am I
whatever
seeing
you
here?
can to make sure it never works again.
Day form will do damage. In night form, you'll actually heal your team. All the damage you take up will then be in turn used to heal your team. The other ability will put everybody to sleep, so it's... For me, it just suits this situation better. And nothing hiding up here. But yeah, as far as like crowd control, day form is definitely going to get the job done. And all the damage you build up can then be used to cause damage. And it looks like I missed something. Oh, that's because more people are dying. I don't want to miss anything on the map. And we're at 45%. Luckily, this builds up pretty quick. And Equinox uses such little energy for this 4th ability. It's 0.88 energy a second. So I mean, it's draining out so slow, and it covers such a large area. That's why there's this weird effect all over everything in the map right now. Alright, so we hit the cold.
Get to extraction. Watch your step tunnel. There are severe coolant leaks throughout the ship.
That's fine. Let me catch up on the chat real quick. Oh, look at you talking out about COD and everything. Yeah, I mean, I could up the amount of damage that Equinox is doing. I do have another build. This is specifically just for farming. So I want to be able to break things from as far away as I can. That's all I'm really looking to do. The other build, I think the one ability gives all other abilities for me and everyone else a 35% bump. Range is going to be down a bit, obviously, but... But you do want to make Equinox a little bit tougher than how I have set up. These are bad jumps all around. You know what? Alright, I guess we're just gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. There we go. Alright, you want me to go that way, so let me check out this real quick. Something on the other side of the wall. There's still a lot of breakables on this map. Little hopeful for a Iatan sculpture. You want me to go straight, so I'm going to go this way. All these breakables that are around me on the map, just broke them all. Whole room full of stuff. Just rip them all open real quick. And exactly what we were looking for. A breakable that didn't break. This is the Valana sculpture. So at this point now, it doesn't even matter for checking anything else. I'm going to go over here to grab the endo. There's more endo down here. I don't mind grabbing a little bit extra. But that's it. We got all the caches. We got our Iatan sculpture. So now the only thing that we can hope for is we get the piece for Xiphos. Credits, polymer bundle, endo, unfortunately. So we didn't get a piece for Xiphos. Let's see. What time is it? 5:24. Let's get our Death Pixie. Let's go get our weekly Iatan. Alright. You just saw the server say that the server is empty. Now I know when I get there, there's going to be a handful of people already there, waiting and watching. See? Not empty. There's already 3 other people here. I'm sure there's going to be some people up here. Yeah, this is not an empty server. You're lying to me. Alright, let's go get our sculpture. What perk jingles? Alright, I feel like there's a joke here. Wait, you're not talking about the jingle you hear in my ship when I'm in there, are you? Dawson? Oh, so the jingle that you hear in my ship? That's the Christmas decorations that are here right now. It jingles when I'm there. Hey, you know what? That's what I think of you people.
There's no doubt in my mind that an Iatan treasure lies somewhere in this derelict. And yet, I wouldn't set foot in this place for all the Iatan of the system.
His is me not paying it. I'm actually trying to see. It feels like Titania's not even running. So many twists and turns. Yep, Juggernaut.
It will only, it says senses high concentrations of infested blood. Slow the fight if you want it to go away.
In COD, I couldn't tell you, to be honest.
Well, this should be fun.
And this is the specific room that I bring Titania for.
Number up?
Let's get our Razor Wing Blitz going. Excuse me, pardon me.
I am no longer detecting signs of a giant. Move on. You are
Boom.
safe.
Don't look now, tin stuff.
Hi.
There's an
And-
I-10 nearby.
Just in case. Oh, we'll take a
You
star.
got it. Now bring it home.
Well, technically you do, because she won't breathe. Meh. Meh. But then again, you're just a mechanical suit, so what does it matter if you can or can't breathe? But the vacuum of space is dangerous to everybody.
Multiple targets ahead.
Oh, really? Oh, didn't have to go down. Had to go straight forward. Gotcha. Excuse me, everybody. Titania is so underrated. To me, she can be so freaking OP, and people have no idea about her. You put Razor Wing Blitz on with a decent build on it, pump up the status and everything on her Dax Pixia, put a little bit of crit in there, and dude, she just runs people over. You know what's funny? I'm just thinking now, probably should have just stayed and traded in all my sculptures, but I guess I'll do that another time. I'm wondering why everything's taking so long to load in. And I can only imagine it's because the servers are probably so bogged down right now from Fortuna that it's just taking its sweet time. A little slow. There you go. Alright. Appreciate the help, Titania. Yeah, step aside, people. Hornet on a mission.
If I may say, operator, your chosen Warframe
Suits you. Ha, ha. Yeah, we get it. Speed holster. Right. I would imagine your Oh, you're not even a nightmare. Why not? Get the aura mod. You never know when somebody wants it.
There is a large platoon of Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing. You're still in the clear. No detection from enemy sensors.
No detection,
You're
huh?
on the sensors now. You've been detected. Alarm successfully tracked. The location is returning to normal security levels.
Just curious. See if we can get a little bit of energy here. And yeah, that's good enough. Tenno? What Tenno? Always curious about the opposite way to go. Could be intentional misdirection from the game, so you might miss something important.
Come on.
Oh, that side had a laser, so that's where you want me to go. Curiosity. Nope.
Alarms.
Yeah, you were who I was coming back for. Come on, Ember. Yeah, no worries, Dash. Happens to all of us. Oh, you're a napalm. Like, why didn't you die instantly?
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Yep, I got you. I couldn't tell you. I haven't looked at voices or heard them in so long. I just picked one that sounded like a boy, and that's the one I slapped on. Speed holster. Going for the Lotus look. Oh, what am I going over here for? Alright, let's, nothing major is going on. Oh. Yeah, but it's Saren. I like how you can see the node for directly underneath the bottom of the diamond. You see that dot? That is Fortuna that they made visible. That's interesting. We're actually just going to go straight to Orb Valis. We're going to get some mining in. We need some more resources to build Garuda. I do need to earn more standing. I did earn some last night, so I'll have to wait for my standing to reset. I did buy some blueprints as well, so that definitely put me back a little bit, but I'm hoping before Christmas, definitely before Christmas, to have Garuda built and all set up. Alright, so first things first. We'll build up a little bit of energy. Always some breakables hiding out back here. Usually have a good amount of energy in them. There's 200 of it. So of that 200, that means I want to get 300. Now I hear, very faintly, those very large steps. That is something I need to definitely look into. Actually, it's this pump. This pump is just making that noise. Yeah, I'm sure they're gonna add some more interactive aspects to it at some point. So why wouldn't they get dropped right where I want to be? You're gonna be on the... Are you supposed to be underneath me? 16, 14, 15, 12, 11, 9, 8, here we go. The map needs a little tweaking, that's for sure. Oh, that was close. Alright. So there is... Let's see here. Yeah, let's set a waypoint for over here. Although, we do have caves underneath us right here that we can check out. Let's just kill all these people real quick. Orange crit off the first shot. Gotta love it. Oh yeah, we got a whole bunch of goodies over here. That's what I think of your ship. Yeah, you can shoot at me all you want. Clementines. Good amount of blue mine deposits over here. Some gems. It's funny, there's nothing in the cave itself, but outside the cave, there's been plenty. Okay. Now I was on my way to there. Another cave. Oh, that's what I think of you guys. Oh, a little shy on that. There we go. Another one over here. Not too shabby. If anybody has any questions about anything for this, by all means, ask away. Let's not be shy in here, folks. Another cave with not a lot of ore in it. Breakable, sure, but I am hoping to get some solid mining in. Yeah, Nice, what's up, buddy? Have I opened the map? I mean, I'm sure I still have plenty of caves and whatnot to see. I've been to a lot of areas, and you know, it's funny. I'm looking at these areas that are marked with craters. I'm wondering if that's actually a better place to do some mining. Because oddly enough, I'm really not getting a lot of mining in. At least at the places that are marked as, well, they're not marked as mines. They're technically caves. And that's the other thing I'm noticing. Like, I was already over here, and now all these are popping up. Like, it's a little glitchy on PS4 right now about these deposits popping up. I actually stopped doing it last night because, like, I could see a deposit and it wasn't popping up. So it kind of got me a little frustrating. Alright, at least they're starting to pop up now. I got so much to get for Garuda. Big part of it is also still going to be standing. Need to probably make... Oh, wait. They're saying there's a second one here? Oh, see, now there's another spot on this that I can't see that I have to hit to mine. And I can't trigger it because it's technically under the snow. Another thing that's really frustrating. Like... Come on, DE. Like, I'm looking at it from different angles just to make sure, but... So here's a mineral I can't get my hands on. I can't trigger the function to start it because it's underground, so we're gonna have to move away from it. See, that's the thing, there's a third one that's low on that other one that I just can't get my hands on. So, you know, I can't get rid of that one to find out where this second one is. Alright, so now I got a whole bunch of them popping up over here for me at least. Are you freaking kidding me? It's above me. Can I trigger that one? Nope. Oh, yes I can. Oh, little off on that last one. A little early on that. Alright. So let's keep moving about all these massive rocks. See if we can find anything. Oh, we got a cave over here. See, now I'm inside of a cave right now. And I'm not picking up anything. I know that's not right. Okay. You're actually causing damage. I can't blow you out. Wondering if there is hive. Something can be done about turning off the electricity here. So there's a second part to the cave, I just can't get to it. Dawson, have a good day, buddy. I'm sure I'll catch you again soon. Alright, so going north doesn't seem like a horrible idea. Seriously? There you go, dude. Calm your ass down. Like, you always hear noises of animals and whatnot, but yet you never really see them. And something tells me that there's not going to be a whole lot of mining in there. I hear what sounds like massive booms or eidolon steps. How am I looking on the map right now? Alright. I have enemies underneath me, which means they're in a freaking cave somewhere over here. Oh, no, they're inside the base that I'm over. Nope. World on Fire won't catch them on the inside. One would think a mountain would be full of mineral deposits. Now I just heard someone. Hi. Yeah, no. You stay there. Not a thing going on. Yanis, I need some Feist. Some reformed Feist. Have you been on PC having trouble with having mine deposits pop up with your scanner? Invalid launch point. Well, you tell me where a valid one is then.
That'll get me past the first layer of security. Plug the data mass into the terminal, then make sure I'm not bothered. Scorpus incoming. They'll try to stop what I'm doing. Prefer they didn't.
They're welcome to try. Nah, you're not gonna do enough damage off the bat here. Dude is so high up there, I can't even put any damage on him.
Gonna need a little more time, friends.
Oh. With the lag.
Got your ears on? Wait. Gain. There. The lights. Doors online.
Yep, knew that was coming when I took those two head on. Was that just a big bubble that just went around them? Man, there's so many glitches still going on. Oh yeah, I plan on spending a lot of time in Fortuna, Yanis, but it's just some of the glitches are really like this is saying there's stuff under me. There's the one. Now you're saying there's got to be something over here. Where are these two items? There's no hidden door. See, it's kind of like stuff like that. Now you have some punch through to you. Yeah. Alloy plates. I want to say Gabby is the best place for it. Let me double check on that for you. Yeah, alloy plates, Gabby is one of the best places for the farm. Any kind of a survival for resources on a planet is always going to be a decent bet. Alright, now you're saying there's a whole bunch of spots near me. You need 200,000 alloy plates? What are you building? What requires 200,000 alloy plates? Is this for something in a dojo or? let's see. Let's go out this way. Yanis, I would definitely get a resource booster if you need that much, that many alloy plates. $120 for a Cavat? An upgrade. I wonder if I hold this down, does this thing just keep going around? Ah, no, it does stop. Okay. Now I was picking up a second one, I thought. Yep. Yeah, for other items. Man, 200,000 is a good amount. You got me, oh, that's right, I can't look at my inventory now. You got me curious to how much, how many alloy plates I have. Alright, looks like there's a cave up here. Alright, I'm actually picking up mineable stuff. And you're all coming from under me. So I need to find a way into this cave, obviously. Yanis, have a good night, buddy. I'm sure I'll catch you soon. Actually waiting for Ember to return so we can get some judgment points while I'm still on. I hate that my day got thrown off so bad, but I definitely hate breaking a promise even more. Oh, that's awesome. Alright, so there's an ore that's above me somewhere. Ember, good timing, buddy. You're outside and above me. That's what I'm picking you up from. There's a second cave on the other side. Nice. Alright, so let's finish up this cave real quick. Starting to get the feeling that Titania would probably be a solid investment in bringing in here. Oh, I remember this. It should shoot me. Yep. Alright, now... Alright, so now there's this cave over here. Oh, 1,000, welcome back. Dual Commas Prime, any good? It's alright. It's not horrible, but you're missing a lot of range, so you're not going to be able to hit as many enemies. It's not a bad weapon, but I'm a little prejudiced because now that I have my Zaw and the build that's on and whatnot, it's definitely one of my heavy favorites. Aside from that, anything you can throw or a whip is good. But, I mean, like... If the dual commas are a type of weapon that you like and enjoy, go for it. Any weapon can be turned into a good one with the right mods and a decent ribbon. Yeah, this is all the things I need to mine and get for Garuda. So this is like the new mining system and everything. And basically what you're doing is when the circle starts, you want to try and get your meter that builds up to stop in between those white brackets. The first one's always still, the second one will start to move, and the last one moves pretty fast. But if you find one that only has one on it, then you're good to go. And you want it to stop as close to center as possible. Like this only has the one. Easy way to get a perfect break on it. This one has 3. And just like in the planes, blue ones are gems, red ones are ores. No, just the one. Alright, this one has to be outside somewhere. Oh, no. Oh, yep. It's outside and up. So I'm not going to get it from here. Although, oh, that's just water. Although I am curious about how some parts of this map are. Alright, so let's keep going up. Oh wait, this is the dead end. This is the way that we were going. Oh, and there is some... Yep, there you are. Tepa nodule. I hate when that happens, it automatically breaks it. Alright. How far are we from Fortuna? Not far at all. Almost pulled that one off. Oh, wrong button. Am I going in the wrong direction? No, I'm going the right direction. Oh, and that, you know, I'm so used to Tony Hawk, I keep hitting circle. Alright, You know what? We're gonna try that again. I'm not sure why we're going backwards. Alright, let's jump in here. Let's see everything that we collected. And Ember, let's get you some more points. We did all right. Got a decent pull for sure. Oh, I just saw a note to contribute pigments. Let's see here. Ember, is you on? Give me 1 second, I'll get you a invite to the party. No, actually, while I'm in there. Alright, so I got everything I need for Garuda. Minus... Oh, it's funny, Yanis mentioned that he needs 200,000 alloy plates, and I got 1.3 million of them. The Radiant Zodan, this should be the Marquise Thaist, and then the Star Amethyst. Yeah, Amethyst.
Ordis has completed a foundry task.
I need to go up in standing to get those, so that's all I have left to do is just standing.
Operator,
I don't
you
need to
have
do any more
foundry items ready.
quote-unquote
Claim
mining
them
for it.
now at your earliest convenience.
Alright, let's get Ember in on the party.
Convenience. Stand by while I analyze the intelligence profiles of the Grenier. Error, not a number. Did the operator enjoy this witticism?
Ooh.
There he is.
Oh, there it is.
You know what? Let's put body count on instead. And don't even have to worry about losing the multiplier.
Operator, you have remembered well how the Tenno arm themselves.
All right, my dude, let's get you some points.
Alright.
We're gonna do it quick, cause dude, I am hungry. My whole day got thrown off from like an early point. I was on the phone with support with Ubisoft because still had trouble accessing Wildlands and whatnot. So at this point, I know they tweeted out a couple of things, but I got an email back saying everything is up and running, so I should be good to go. So I was editing videos, and then I realized I was like 2.5 hours behind, but that was because I got caught up on the phone. So yeah. Oh, reinforcements, nice.
Sweet.
Let's,
So I probably shouldn't eat this time while we're on a chat.
yeah, whatever, dude. I'm gonna be hungry no matter what, so. Alright, so if the kitties are there, yep, there's everybody else.
Ooh. Do I run? Oh.
Don't you boo me because I'm better.
You kill him so much faster than I do.
Well, now that I, like, the combo duration on the Zaw is ridiculous, so at this point, yeah, I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, you've got like
It's
13
just,
seconds.
oh, it's even more than that. I put body count on, so 25 seconds.
Jeez.
Well, the enemies are so spaced out here that it's just like,
Yeah.
it's, can we get over 25? Nope. Couldn't get there. Oh, yep,
Yeah,
26. More points. Get all your homework done?
Definitely.
I'll call your mom and ask.
Ollie,
Hi,
she's at work. Pretty sure you don't have her number.
Mrs. Breeze, did Ember do all of his homework?
Messages in your inbox, operator. They are not as encrypted as they should be.
I didn't have homework.
You didn't have homework? Man, high
Nope.
school has changed.
I lucked out. I mean,
Well, I used to do most of my
Fine.
homework in
I'm
school.
close. Yeah.
Like the day it was given, not the morning of. I usually had like wow. Hey, I've done some homework on the bus. Half energy. It's a good thing I don't use any. But here, there's some energy for you.
Thanks.
You know, they always start in the same area. There's only going to be 2 of them. That's what I hate. Like, it's... Like, why
When
just...
it's not reinforcements, yeah.
Yeah, give us... I need more.
I don't like it when it's the annoying ones. It's
The
like
guy
some
that...
of them are bad.
The guy that lays traps and... Yeah. That's why, like, it's just like, I don't even care if I have energy or not. Yeah, this guy's a pain. Always is. Like, I'm swinging at him, and it's not even doing... Oh, now he died. Like, it wasn't even doing damage to him.
Oof.
Man, you weren't expecting that, did you? Jumped right through the slime. The acid, whatever that is. Don't run. You're just gonna die tired. above me. Oh, the stupid drones.
There he was.
Jesus, dude, just give up. Oh, because he's got that shield, that's why. He's blocking a lot of damage.
Oh.
Alright, where are these other ones? There you are. Whenever they, like, stop coming in a very open area, I immediately just start looking in those hallways.
No.
Stop putting down those stupid traps.
$27.
I wish I gave you extra points or something.
Right.
We're only getting 10 out of clip.
Operator,
You need
messages
what?
have
One more
arrived in your
systems, right?
inbox.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should be able to burn this and then run it a few times.
Yeah.
Let's see, it's 6:41. Yeah, 7:30. We'll call it quits. The way my stomach feels right now, yeah. 7:30. By the time I finish cooking the food, it'll be 8 o'clock. Like a big half health. Until no half health. If you're using a Naros, don't eat your vitality. You still eat the same amount.
Oh.
Yep. Found that out the hard way. Like, I can eat a chunk of it real quick just to bump up my armor.
Yeah.
But I don't want to engulf too much. Eh, there you go. Disappear and pop up right in front of me.
There you are.
Find energy, get iron skin on.
Will do.
Oh, that's you. I'm in kill everything that moves mode.
Yeah. Like that. I'm just gonna...
I thought I heard you come up behind. Eh, can't snipe me when you're dead. It's like a jar of pickles. You're loosening it up for me. I'm just getting the last bit open.
Well, from the looks of things, you can loosen it just fine yourself.
Yeah, unfortunately. Oh. Oh, okay. Got the last one. I was just like, my life just turned silver. Hey, 28. Keep going up one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. No kills for you guys. Eat shit.
When I'm solo, they'll usually get a couple.
Depending on who I'm using, the same. Like, I try not to do it with a Naros over and over again, but at the same token, meh. I have them, I'm gonna use them. Although
Right.
probably, I mean, I could use Chroma, but he requires so much energy.
Yeah.
Rhino's the same
And
way.
if you get a half energy, it's just gonna
Oh, yeah,
kind of be useless.
he's eating 115, or, well, 113 energy every time he just uses Vex armor. Reinforcement, yeah. That's right, you guys like these little half hallways.
Stupid cats. Ooh. Hey, guess what I forgot to buy?
Dude. There we go. Play dead, kitty. Yeah, can't block when you got sand in your eyes, can you? You know, it's funny, if you bring Helios with you, when you scan those executioners, you can actually have them in the simulacrum.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was thrown off when I first went through it. I'm like, who else is in here that I have? And then I saw all the executioners, and I was like, interesting. Alright, we'll do it once more, and then we'll see where you are with points. Try to run it a few times. I would imagine you started building Saren, if you have the resources, that is.
Oh, I completely forgot about it. I got off right after you did last night.
Yeah, we were... Well, to me as a high school kid, you were somewhat late. Come on, more reinforcements. Ah, fucking half health. Alright, I'm just gonna do this.
Yeah, it definitely eats your health.
Yep. And now I am... Oh, even half health as my operator.
I don't know what small amount that. Yeah, 125. That's great.
Yeah, it brought me down to 5. Alright, that's enough, I think. And of course that stupid thing is just ripping my life to shreds.
executioners! This is all you've been good at! Don't mess it up!
Well, I can eat the kitties. Good. Half-life, but double armor. Or half-life, but yeah, double my armor, which means I'm technically have the same hit points as I would if I had full life with no armor.
That's a strange counterbalance.
Yeah. Like when you first eat your armor, you're killing your life to less than half, but you're also doubling what your vitality is worth, so it takes twice as long to kill you. It's why Inaros is the way he is. So when they cut my life in half, I was like, alright, let me just put on the armor. I'll wait a little bit, run around my operator, but then I forgot I could eat the cats. Can't eat the executioners, but I can eat your kitties. Regenerate all my vitality. Alright, where are you guys? Oh.
Drained all my energy. Great.
Oh yeah. As long as you can keep iron skin on, you're good.
Well, that was the issue. I ran out and tried to put it back on and didn't have any energy.
Yeah, they always the timing of certain things in this game are great. It's like when I'm doing my focus run and I get hooked like 15 times.
Yeah,
like through
right
walls,
as soon as you hit
in the
bubbles,
air, right before I'm about to whack the last like 3. Yeah.
Great.
Can't beat it.
Yeah.
Hey, how you looking on points right now? I would imagine you're around 50 or so.
Let's see. Go back
No,
to
you
that.
should be higher than that.
I'm at 66.
Yep. Cool. Alright, Mesa, once you get your head.
Tenno, you really want this? Fine, let's do this!
Pretty sure I left the Ignis on Mesa. If not, we'll use the Akasomate. Oh, good stretch. Although someone probably just thought, oh man, Viper just ripped one. Yeah, Viper's fart. But that wasn't that. And we do have...
Tenno, you really want this?
Alright, Ignis.
Fine,
I wonder. I don't get hit much in this mission, if at all. I could probably bring my Ember.
wake up, you gut sacks! The Tenno
If you brought your Ember and left World on Fire on, it would take care of all those rollers.
Well, I mean, mine's not max rank yet, is the only issue.
Yeah, well, we could just level you up. But just having you survive is crucial.
Yeah.
But then again, I mean, you're out of your Warframe for
Most of the time.
the
And when I'm
damage
not,
phases.
Kayla's not really hitting me. Ooh.
Oh, almost made it there.
Oh, Snake, a couple more hits to the face, and you'll look just like my audience. Come now, Tenno can't hit
I hate spawning in that.
Oh, yeah. It's so random.
Come on, Tenno! You're like a Corpus drone with a dead battery. You ain't
Yep, and we left off right with you getting your face shot straight to hell.
You can't kill me. I'm Kayla the Thing. Damn it! I'm losing my patience, Tenno. No more playing.
Agreed.
No, no, no.
Oh, hey.
Twin Comac.
Those.
Maybe? Yep.
Nicely done, Tenno.
They won't be
Defeating
bothering
Kellen in
us
front of her
anymore.
Oh,
audience.
neuroplex.
All Grenier. But
Another
there
one,
is
of course.
another
Meta Ray, though. That's a definite mod you want to get on your Sentinel. It will heal you
Alright.
whenever you are missing any vitality. I think it's 12% of your life for 4 seconds. On someone like a Naros, that's huge.
Yeah.
You're getting like 800 life back. Come on, give it to us.
Fine, let's do this.
Because every passing moment, I'm just getting hungrier. Might take off Mesa's augment. All it does is allow me to walk at half speed while I'm in my 4th ability, just so I can have movement speed on the board. Man, I hate moving slow. It's so weird.
Yeah.
Tenno, you really want this? Fine, let's do this.
Come on. There we go.
Wake up, you gutsacks! The Tenno cheaters have decided to disrespect the rules of Random and come after me direct.
Okay. Did that wrong.
Should I show them what we do to cheaters?
Oh, jeez. Put me... Oh, yeah. Put me all the way back where my body is. I was like 100 meters ahead of you. And then it put me back into the room where we had the double door.
Oh, come on.
Oh, while you're going, you might hit a
Hate
double
when
door.
doors open.
Turn that alarm off. I am probably 500 meters behind you now.
You understand what an honor this will be to have your tiny neck snapped by the Kayla the Thame. That's
Do you ever have any issues with like doors not opening when you walk or try to walk through them?
so does my audience.
Every now and then. It's honestly a very rare thing, though, for me, so it's never been a major issue that I've noticed. Well, once in a blue moon, it's happened.
Okay.
You're making it sound like it happens a lot more often for you, though.
Yeah. It might be like my internet or something, but I don't know.
Nope, that's a bad jump. Landed on lava. Floor's lava.
Spawn in the floor every time. Oh no. I'm actually stuck in the floor this time?
Uh-oh.
There we go. We're good.
Right after these missiles! I'm losing my patience, Tenno. No more playing. No, no, no.
Crap. Which way?
Nicely done, Tenno. Defeating Kella in front of our audience will show all Grenier that there is another way.
Target down. Assassination
Woohoo!
contract complete. Great work.
Systems.
Tenno.
And another meta ray.
Yeah. There we
That
go.
one, that one we can sell for some platinum.
Oh, does Netherray go for plat?
You probably get like 5 or 10.
Some's better than none.
It's true. So now you can do daily reward. Oh, gee, do I want detonite ampule, like not even detonite injectors, detonite ampule, mutagen sample, or 3 morphics? Well, we're gonna go for the morphics because I've never used the ampules or the samples.
Well, it just gave me the option of only 3 ampules, so that's great.
Yeah, every now and then you'll get the option for 3 of them. Ooh, mission for a Kubro egg.
Hey.
It's a defense against the corpus. Who would be fun for a defense against the corpus?
Let's see.
No, I know. We'll just bring Miss I don't like the corpus herself.
Frost chassis going.
You know what? I think I was gonna bring Frost. Fuck it.
They're in chassis. They're in systems. They're in their optics. I mean,
What's up? You need something?
other than like ranking up Ember, not really.
Okay. I just wanted to
need
make
to,
sure
like,
you.
do
I just
it.
wanted to make sure you had everything you needed for.
Yeah.
Building.
I would
everything.
just need to run to the clan dojo and grab the Voltner optics blueprint. That's what it is.
Gotcha. Alright, let's get you this egg real quick. You're not. Nope, it's not a bullshit nightmare mission.
Oh. Whoops.
Do you
What
have
level is this?
Do you have Ember on?
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna get some points, my friend. Don't worry, I got Frost. You'll be in the bubble.
Yeah. Oh, I've got max rank weapons on too, so I should be fine.
If you don't have any mods on Ember right now, she's squishy. Anything for like vitality or anything?
Yeah. That health is really low.
You must defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive.
Here, come over here. Grab this affinity.
Put an end to this corpus greed.
That'll help level you up. And anything underneath? Nope. Oh, fashion frame. The might that is Frost.
Yeah.
Looks like a damn Minotaur.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think I
my-
just He's farmed recently.
Nice. I have the augment on him for avalanche, so when I kill a certain number of enemies, or at least hit them with avalanche, you'll get a bump.
Sweet.
Nope, that's...
Come sit in your bubble.
There we go. Yep. You'll be good up here. So that 156 is like another pool of hit points for you. There's not enough enemies really coming, nor are they doing a massive amount of damage really to worry. Why do I feel like my range is like garbage right now?
I'm not sure.
Oh, it is. What the hell? 11 meters. Yeah, that's the opposite of good. I think I was toying around with the build and I never put it back together. Oh crap, maybe I put the wrong build on. Oh well.
They're not big enough for it to
We'll survive.
be that important.
Yeah, because it's a small bubble.
Yeah. What do you think about the MOAs, or do you have one yet?
I got the blueprint for one. I haven't built it yet.
Okay.
I like the idea of it. We have to see how well they hold up and keep up.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What's up?
Glad those are showing up.
What? Oxium?
Yeah. I'm trying to get as much of it as I can so I can make the Arcwing launcher segment so I can finally fly around.
This exact map, but on IO for that defense, great place for Oxium.
Okay.
Oh, now that I use my Zal, that reminds me I have to change which loadout is on. Oh, and I just teleported off the map.
Saw that.
I gotta take care of those blue shields before they knock out the bubble.
Oh yeah.
Do you watch any anime? In particular, Dragon Ball Z? Just curious.
Yeah, I do.
New Dragon Ball Z movie, January 17th, will be here in the States.
Yeah.
My buddy hit me up. He's like,
movie.
yep. He's like, dude, I got the tickets. And I'm like, I got the snacks.
Awesome.
Same plan as always, because he gets them cheap through his work, working for the state. And I'm like, all right, yeah, I'll take out a mortgage payment and buy his snacks. Popcorn and a soda for $8,000.
Right. Hey. That does a lot more damage than I thought it would.
What's that?
World on fire.
Oh, yeah, at this point, World on Fire. You're already at level 10? That's awesome.
Rank 17.
17, yeah. Not so you've ranked her before then. This isn't the first time you brought her out.
I was working on her a little bit.
I was gonna say, like, how the hell did you get that high that fast? But yeah, World on Fire, yeah, you'll rip people apart with that thing. Especially these lower levels and whatnot. It doesn't matter what faction they're in. You'll end up just one-shotting them anyways.
Most of them.
Yeah, they're not even scratching my bubble. I'm wondering if this was a build that I made specifically for higher defense.
Maybe.
But yeah, World on Fire, dude, just remember it does eat up a lot of energy though, but
yeah,
when
well, I popped it near the end of the waves anyway, so I had like 400 energy, a bunch of bubbles laying around.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Do you know how World on Fire works with that percentage?
Not a clue.
So when you start off with World on Fire, whatever your stats are, as far as range and damage, is what it is. When you start off, as that meter gets higher, your range gets cut in half, but the damage you do doubles.
Okay. So I do like, so I have like 7 point something in range then. Once it's at 100.
Yeah, if the range is 14, then it's cut in half.
We're done.
But damage doubles. But also eats energy twice as fast. Oh, I hope you got Jagged Edge.
I did.
Okay.
I think. Wait.
Gold, gold mod, melee.
Give me a
Ice
second.
slash.
Let me scroll up now. Yeah, I got Jagged Edge.
Good. Alright, so we got your Kubo Egg, you got your Saren piece. Yeah, I think we're gonna call it a night here.
Yeah.
We
You
do have
eat.
Oh yeah, dude, the food needs to happen. I barely had a lunch. I just started... And I mean, I want to put it up. It's gonna be that montage I was telling you about. Just like sniping and long distance shots that I took. But, I'll probably work on that at some point later tonight. To the other person that's watching the stream right now, appreciate you stopping by. If you enjoyed any part of the stream, you know what to do. Hit that like and sub button, show a little bit of love. Streaming is supposedly happening every day from 12:30 New York time until 7, 8 o'clock. Till then, have a great night, everybody.